Welcome back to News Now. We know homelessness is a problem in our community, but do we know how many veterans are houseless on Guam? There might be more than you think, but Westcare Pacific recently received a grant to address the problem. PNC's Betsy Brown has more.
I was pretty much left with no options of what to do now. Most of my entire life, well, almost 15 years, all I knew was military.
Rodney Cruz is one of our nation's heroes, but he didn't feel so heroic upon returning home after 3 tours in Iraq. Having had several incidences with IEDs and sniper fire while deployed, Cruz was disabled and medically retired from the Army in 2008.
When I came here, there's really no place for me to stay. I didn't have a home, and so we were having to jump around from family members, relatives, stay 3 months here, 3 months there, and it was kind of getting old.
At the time, Cruz wasn't just trying to take care of himself, but also a wife and 3 children. Yet with no beds or homes for veterans, it was difficult to find help.
I served my country, I come back home, and this is what we get. On top of it, my family is giving up on me. My kids are confused. They don't know what's going on.
But now a $700,000 grant awarded to Westcare Pacific will help veterans like Cruz get affordable housing, or for those on the verge of homelessness, retain their housing.
Our target is 150 veteran families. So we feel pretty confident that the need is out there on Guam.
Westcare Vice President Sarah Thomas Nedidog estimates that there are 40 to 60 veteran families who are homeless on Guam, and many more who are at risk of homelessness.
They're maybe a month or 2 away from a foreclosure or from not being able to pay their rent, not being able to afford child care or transportation, so that they can continuously be employed and live in permanent, stable housing. So that's a group that we're also looking at serving through our supportive services for veterans and families.
If you are a veteran in need of assistance, you can contact the Westcare Pacific office at 472-0218 for more information on the Supportive Services for Veteran Families grant program. Cruz also founded an organization to help veterans like himself, and you can learn more about that organization online at islandsoja.org. Betsy Brown, PNC News.
The Department of Chamorro Affairs is calling on all traditional healers to participate in a meeting about collecting medicinal plants on military bases. As part of the Navy's programmatic agreement with the Guam State Historic Preservation Office, the military will be allowing Surahanus and Surahanas to go on base and collect medicinal plants before certain areas of vegetation are cleared for the military buildup.
Governor Calvo had expressed way back several years ago on the programmatic agreement that we need to preserve our culture. And one of the items that Governor Calvo referenced preserving was the healing arts tradition.
So as part of the 2011 programmatic agreement with the Guam State Historic Preservation Office for the Guam military buildup, the Naval Facilities Engineering Command Marianas will allow traditional natural healers, other knowledgeable herbal practitioners, and artisans to collect plants on federal property prior to vegetation clearing associated with future military buildup projects.
The Chamorro healers under my department, under my direction, will have that opportunity to go into the base area and to harvest or to get plants out for retransplantation. And those are great opportunities because we don't have many plants necessarily that are always available, and there's every reason to believe that there are pristine areas that are within the other side of the fence that can be of great benefit to medicinal healers in Guam, the Surahano and Surahana.
Anyone who is interested in this is invited to attend a public meeting next week, Friday, November the 21st, at the Department of Chamorro Affairs office on the first floor of the Terlahi building in Hagåtña, across from the legislature.
We welcome those who are interested. Do realize that in order to access the area, you have to be a U.S. citizen. And if there are folks out there of whom I know are not U.S. citizens, they can express the interest through somebody who is, that can probably help them out in either harvesting or getting some of the medicinal plants for use as well.
During the meeting, NAVFAC officials will discuss some required safety training that will be necessary for access to sites that may have unexploded World War II ordnance in them. For more information, you can contact the Department of Chamorro Affairs at 475-4278, the Guam Historic Resources Division at 475-6294, or the Joint Region Marianas Public Affairs Office at 349-4055.
'Tis the season for Girl Scout cookies. The Guam Girl Scouts officially announced the start of this year's pre-sale at Adelaide. PNC's Rizal Romanes has the story.
Do you have a favorite Girl Scout cookie you crave all year? Well, it's that time again. They're back. You can now get your orders in for Girl Scout cookies.
My favorite cookie is Caramel Delights. My favorite cookie is Peanut Butter Patty.
And mine is Thin Mints. First Lady Christine Calvo announced this morning that today marks the first day of cookie pre-sales.
I am honored to host this event here at Adelaide to help young girls in our community build courage, confidence, and character. So remember, there's more to Girl Scout cookies than what's in the box.
That's right. Did you know that Girl Scout cookies are so much more than just delicious treats? Every time you buy a box, you help girls learn 5 essential skills: goal setting, decision making, financial management, people skills, and business ethics, all while helping them better themselves and their communities. So how do you place your order? Morgan, one of the lovely girls from Guam Girl Scouts, will tell you how.
Your favorite Girl Scout may approach you. Otherwise, a call to the Girl Scout Service Center at 646-5652 will get you connected with a troop. November is the time for pre-ordering. You pay when the cookies arrive in mid-January.
Rizal Romanes, PNC News.
Well, there you are. Girl Scouts cookies, it's the season. Clinton, what's
Yeah,
your
I can't
favorite
wait. My
flavor?
favorite is, what do you call those little chocolate ones with the peanut butter in them? I forgot what they're called, but they're
yummy.
really good, yeah.
Yeah.
But all of them are good, even like some of the shortbread ones and the...
I'm not really a sweets person, so I don't go crazy for it, but on the occasion that somebody gives me, I'll have some. Yeah, so.
All right, well, anyway, coming up next, she's not a Girl Scout. She doesn't have cookies, but she's Rebecca Kim, and she's got the weather.
Hey, all these years living on Guam, I wasted my time on just top of the water. I mean, it was still beautiful and nice to snorkel, but finally tonight I'm going to learn how to dive. My bucket list. I'll tell you all about it. PNC's weather forecast, I'm Rebecca Kim. No significant weather systems will affect the Marianas for a while. Only partly cloudy skies and isolated showers are expected the next few days, and we have one more good news. Mid-level dry air might kill any thunderstorm chances. Take a look. Partly cloudy with isolated showers tonight, and exact same condition applies to Saturday as well as tomorrow. And east winds 10 to 15 tonight, tomorrow, and highs around 88 and lows near 77. On Saipan, expect partly cloudy with isolated showers tonight, tomorrow, and on Thursday. That's it for me, and have an awesome Thursday!